How to prevent carpal tunnel if you're a new barber, beautician, or even dog groomer. Interesting shear design here. This handle I want to go over real fast. This is called a double swivel. Basically, instead of a fixed thumb, you have a thumb that moves around in all these different directions. And a lot of people know this, but I'm just going to go over it real quick. Is when you're shearing, usually you have the shear in your hand, right? And you have this tendon inside your arm. And when you do this, and you move your thumb, you're actually moving a rope inside of a hose back and forth. And when you take that hose and you bend it, you have this rope that's moving at an angle. So you create friction at the bend of the hose. So your tendon inside your thumb is the same way. And there's two tendons that run this way in your arm. So the more you bend your wrist hard like this and actuate your thumb, the more you're moving that tendon inside of that hose, right? So what this one does, this shear, is it makes it so that you can rotate the shear into different directions without actually hard bending your wrist. So this shear can go into all these different positions without moving your wrist. See that? Anyways, that is a double swivel thumb. And as you can see, there's a single swivel and then there's a double. The double swivel moves on this axis, like that, and then also on this axis right here. So if you do end up getting a swivel, make sure that it still fits your thumb. Sometimes it could be a little bit tight, sometimes it could be a little bit rigid. This one here is really nice, Japanese handmade. The craftsmanship on this is just insanely good. And then if you rotate this one to the side, just like that, you have this round section right here, right? And it has these little grooves so that when you're holding it, you could put your thumb right there on that little groove, and you can actually use it like a regular shear, or you could put your thumb in there and actuate it this way. So instead of moving your wrist, you can just keep your wrist where it's at and still use this shear in all these different directions without moving your wrist. Double swivel. What the?